Hey guys, it's Andrea. Welcome to my studio. If you're new, super welcome. If you're returning, hey, thanks for coming back. Today we're going to be making a Macy Moo bow, and Macy Moo is a designer that creates SVG files on Etsy, and you can purchase those files from there. I'll have links below to her Etsy shop, and I'll also have some other links that you guys might need throughout the video if you want to go back and check on those videos. So the first thing we're going to do, we're of course in Design Space. That's where we create everything for our Explore Air 2, our Cricut Joy, and any other Cricut that you have. You're going to be designing in Design Space. So the first thing I want to do is upload. So I've already put this into my library of SVG files, and here it is. So it pops up. I want to change the size of this. It comes up just over, okay, so this is a little over 7. I'm going to make it 8 inches. So I'm going to stretch it out so that that top bow piece is 8 inches. Okay, so I want to double it because it's going to be a 4-inch bow. So what I'm going to do now is, now that it's sized perfectly, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click ungroup. Now we can't change the size of anything once we ungroup it because it'll make the bow like wonky, and we don't want to do that. But what I do want to do is kind of color code what I want for each color. So, okay, so we're going to click on it. We're going to go up here. We're going to do advanced colors, and we're going to find a pink, and we're just going to make it pink. And then I'm going to make this one pink. And then I'm going to make this like a navy blue, and this navy blue, this navy blue. So I have like a design in my head that I want this to look like. So we're going to make it that navy blue. I kind of use a navy, a purple, and a pink. So we'll put this like a light lilac color. And this is definitely way pinker, so maybe we will pull this up to be a little bit brighter pink. There we go. Nice and bright pink. Okay, so all I did was change the color by clicking on the item, coming up here, and clicking the color box and changing the color. Now, if you need to know how to go into Etsy, pull an SVG file, and download it onto Cricut Design Space, I have a video for that. That will be linked below. Now I'm just going to go ahead and cut the faux leather, and I'm just using a roller from Cricut, and I'm using a new tool from the Dollar Tree. I believe it was $1.25, and it cuts really, really well. It's just a roller cutter, and it has just a blade. I think it's a 28mm blade on it, but it cuts amazingly. So Brandy and I's goal for Crafter Support is to give you guys better information on where you can get products that you can use with your Cricut that aren't super expensive, because we don't want you breaking the bank to be able to craft. We want you to be able to enjoy it and have quality products. So that's why we're always doing Amazon, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and Family Dollar and Dollar Tree, because they carry a lot of products that you can either use with your Cricut or tools that you can use with your Cricut. The problem with Michael's is, and it's not Michael's fault, but you can't use a coupon for Cricut items. So when we can find other products elsewhere and share it with you to help you guys find it at a better price, that's what we're going to do. We've even gone back into videos that I've made, and Brandy will find something for a better price, and we go ahead and switch the price and the link in the old video, so that way there, at the time being, if someone clicks on that link, they're finding it at the best price that we could find it. So I really just want you guys to understand we are putting a lot of time and effort into helping you guys be able to build onto your, whether it's just a hobby or if you want to start a business, we're here to help you with all of those things. So like I said, this roller cutter is amazing. It was $1.25. I'm going to go out and probably buy many, many more and just have in my stash. But I suggest, if you're new to using faux leather, or you just want it to cut your vinyl, you can absolutely use it for that too. It's so easy when you have a self-healing mat, which is the black mat that I'm cutting on. They have rollers already on them, and then like the graph on them, and then you can just use a roller to hold it steady and cut it. So now we're going to jump onto taping it down on our mats, and I apologize, my microphone cord is seen, but at the time when I was doing this, I didn't see the microphone cord. And I do end up taping everything down, just using painter's tape, super inexpensive. I don't mind throwing it away. You guys know I'm going to throw out that top cover of the new mat, and I use a different cover for them. And I'm just using the brayer to roll down my mat. My little puppy is snoring on me right now, guys. I'm sorry if you can hear that. All right, so we're going to be using a Cricut Explore Air 2. All you're going to do is turn your dial to custom. You're going to go onto your screen. You're going to click custom material. I chose faux leather. I believe it's like thin or faux leather, paper thin. And then I just put onto where it says default, where you can put the pressure. I put more pressure, and then I click to cut. So what it'll do when you're doing more pressure is it'll cut twice. So it'll cut the same area 2 times. And then you're ready to peel everything up. So the blue one had a little bit of a hiccup. It like kind of rolled. I didn't have enough tape on it. It was the problem, and it rolled up on the mat. And that's like the pebble leather, where the faux leather, where the holographic faux leather did really, really well just with the machine. So you will see that I have a little bit of trouble getting the pebble faux leather out, but I just follow the lines that I saw that the Cricut already cut, and then I just trim it out. So it's not really a big deal. So then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get it ready to put it all together. So for the bow, I need the hot glue gun, and I need a little a bow clip. So whatever clip or barrette that you're going to use to put your bow on, I'll put links below. I get mine at Amazon. And I also have a piece of parchment paper because I want to protect my mat. So when you buy the SVG file, she has like printouts that you can read, and videos and things that you can watch on how to put it together. This is how I choose to put mine together. I don't believe I'm following her exact her rule of how she did it, but this is how I like to do it. I think it turned out cute this way. It's very similar to what she's done, but it's kind of like my version of doing it. So we're going to put the 2 angled ones on first, and then we're going to hot glue the center of the straight one to go on. And guys, I need to find a hot glue gun. If anybody has like an amazingly thin tipped hot glue gun that they either have used or know about, I'm in the market for a new hot glue gun. I feel like this one was just kind of like stringy, and I didn't really enjoy using this one. And this is one of the ones where you can unplug and use it cord free. If you guys know me at all, I don't like cords on anything, but this one has a cord on it, and you can unplug it, but I feel like it doesn't stay hot enough to use it unplugged all the time. So all we're doing is putting glue in the center, and then we're folding down the little notches at the end that it gives you. And this is just a triple layer bow. So you're just going to keep layering one layer after the other after the other. The next layer is going to be purple. I love these designs that she came out with. I own a lot of them now, and not just for bows, but for other things I'm going to be making with faux leather, and you guys will be seeing those. And you can also, did I show you? Yeah, you can use HTV on faux leather. Now, maybe not the holographic faux leather, but definitely the pebble faux leather that doesn't have like a coating on it. And you can personalize these. You can do whatever you like. So I'm just using my bone folder as well to kind of protect my fingers. I do have these like little pink fingertip things that I got at the Dollar Tree, and they're so you don't burn your fingers when using hot glue, but we're redoing my studio to set up for the lives that we're going to be doing on Facebook, and I was kind of like, I don't know where they're at. So, but they do make them. You can use them. I'm sure I'll find them. But for now, I'm just using my bone folder so that I don't burn the tips of my fingers, because I have acrylic nails on, and it gets up under the acrylic nail when the hot glue gets up under there, and it's hard to get it out. So it like burns the tips of your fingers really bad. And I don't know. I need those. I used to do Color Street nails. They're like the stickers that stay on for like 2 weeks. They're amazing. But
my niece does nails now, and I just order my nails from her, but I do need to get some of the Color Streets like stickers, so whenever I'm in between nail sets, my nails still look pretty. I have a thing about my nails, guys. But moving on. So now the layers are almost done. I have one more layer to put on, and then we'll put the center of the bow in, and we'll do the barrette in the back. So imagine like you could even make this bow bigger. So that's what I did want to tell you guys. Whenever you're sizing your bow, you saw that I made my biggest piece 8 inches. So that was the top piece, the first blue bow part that I put on. And you just double the size for the bow that you want. So I wanted a 4-inch bow, so I made that top piece 8 inches because I'm going to fold it in half. So if you want a bigger bow than 4 inches, all you have to do is double the size of the bow, of that top piece of bow, and that's how you'll get the right size every time. You're just going to divide it in half. So we're almost done here. You guys have been like such champs if you've stuck around this long. I kind of feel like this video, I'm just like rambling about things, but like it's kind of a no-brainer how to do this. It's very like repetitive. So, but I wanted you to see the entire process because I feel like I get questions a lot like, will you do a step-by-step? Will you do the entire process so I can see it? And I kind of feel like I run out of things to say. So I'm just going to tell you about all my life, guys. All right, so there I got some hot glue under there. It really burns, and I swear the acrylic holds it in more. But you can easily peel off any of this stringy glue once it's completely dried, and that's what I'm doing. I don't know if it's the glue stick or the glue gun. It could be both, but I felt like this one just left a lot of stringy leftovers, so I do need to really find a new hot glue gun. All right, so now that that is all pressed together, the actual layers of bows are done. And you can see on this one, I put the rhinestones in the center. So we're just going to do the same thing here. So we have to put the final piece of the bow, which is the navy blue. And I'm just going to use some hot glue gun in the center. And then I'm going to stretch the faux leather out to like pull the center of the bow in all together. And then I'm going to get my little clip. Like I said, I'll have a link to these below. And I'm going to put like a dollop of hot glue in the center, keeping the bow, the clip open, and pushing my faux leather through the center. And then I'm going to close the clip. That way there, it's going to hold that piece of faux leather in place while the glue has time to dry. And then I can just pop the barrette back open. And now I'm going to put a second thing of hot glue to do the other side. And I'm going to do the exact same thing, just close the clip and let it dry. Now, if you get a little bit of hot glue on the clip, it's no big deal. It's metal. It'll like rub right off. So it won't stick together. And now I'm going to put some hot glue underneath the piece that I just did. So I'm just squeezing a little bit down underneath and pressing it together, making sure that the clip is in place where I want it. And now we are ready. You could be done at this point. If you didn't want to put anything else on it, you wouldn't have to. It would just be completely done and ready to go. But I want to put the gems in the center, what are these called? The bling, whatever we want to call it. Rhinestones, thank you. So I'm going to put the rhinestones in the center. And right now, if you had like a little charm or something that you rather put in the center, you could do that as well. But I had these cute pink rhinestones, and oh, that was my puppy. And I'm trying to use up everything in my craft room. And guys, if you saw that, that's only like one little container of rhinestones that I have. I have many, many more. And I really want to use the product that I've purchased and I've had on hand for a while. And I want to get it out of my craft room and I want to make pretty things with it. So this is it, guys. After all of that, this is the bow. I think it turned out so cute. Definitely leave any questions below and be sure to join our Facebook page. And yeah, that's all, guys. So here's a close-up of the bow. And like I said, I really like how it turned out. And hopefully you'll come back and watch another video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.